right at this station, we're making invasive species headbands that we're going to be using in our game later on. And on the headbands, we have different invasive species that you can put on, as well as little facts that you can read. So we have blue ring angelfish, as you can see here, that you can glue on. We also have bamboo shark fins. We also have orange cup coral, some Australian spotted jellyfish, and we have pipe cleaners that you can put on for the tentacles. We also have water spinach. These are the little flowers on water spinach. And then we have cartooned crab claws that you can put pipe cleaners on and put those on your headbands. So if you have any questions about the facts or want to know more about the organisms, let us know, but in the meantime, get gluing. Alright, so at this station we're going to have a little computer race. The thing with invasive species is you can buy a lot of them online, and that's how a lot of them enter our ecosystems here in Florida. So I'm going to show you an invasive species on my computer, and you're going to have to type really fast to see who can find the species the fastest. Alright, so our first species is a blue ring angelfish.
Ooh, found it.
Me too. $64.99.
Alright, let's see.
Wow, we found the same one. Oh my god, that's so cool.
Alright, so you can see that a lot of these invasive species that are actually illegal to buy are actually really accessible, and you can find them really quickly on your laptops. Like, you both found them in what, less than 30 seconds?
Less than 5 seconds.
Less than 5 seconds?
Nice.
Yep.
Alright, we're gonna do another one?
Yeah, let's do another one. Why not? Why not?
The bamboo shark.
Oh, I swear. It's so wrong.
Found it.
Found it? Let's see.
Yeah, just found one too.
Alright, there you go.
Oh, but no, you haven't pulled one up though. Look, I actually
Uh-oh.
have one. Yeah, I got a
Found
white
one.
spotted bamboo shark for, I saw the price somewhere, it's like $99.
And did you
Yeah,
see
I
lots
didn't
of
know.
other links
Yeah,
to
I mean,
bamboo sharks?
not bamboo sharks, but
Ooh, I have a different link.
Yeah,
so
he has a
Oh,
different
so he has a
link, yeah.
different link.
mine is a large brown banded bamboo shark on a different link for $262.48.
Right.
Wow.
So that shows that a lot of different
Sorry.
websites also sell bamboo sharks.
Mhm.
Crazy.
I learned so much.
You're so knowledgeable now.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're here today, we're gonna do a game. It's native versus non-native species trying to fight over fish food. And the game is that we're trying to see how each one fares in the environment competition-wise. So you're gonna pick these up individually, and we're gonna start off with double the amount of native as there are non-native or invasive species in the environment. So we're gonna start the game right now. All right, count them up.
13.
10.
23.
So we have 23.
Wow, 23 to 10. And that's because there are more native species than there are non-native species in the environment at this time. Now the next trial will be an equal amount of native and non-native species in the environment. We're going to see which wins in the competition. So get ready and go. Oh man. All right, count them up.
I have 13.
I
Okay. Now that's because even though there's equal amount, the native probably had better competition to outcompete the non-native at this time. Now the next trial will be when there's double the amount of non-native as there is to the native species. And we're gonna see how that is competition-wise, how that shows. All right. And go.
Just right here.
Hello.
Hello.
Dude back.
Wow.
Sweet.
If I need a photo bomb or video bomb, you guys.
12.
Just wanted to check if there was a webcam in here. All right, carry on. Thank you.
That could happen in the school, you know?
I had 12 pieces of fish food.
I have 10. I have 11, so we have 21.
And that's 12. So you can see that the non-native or invasive species group outcompeted the native species group when there were more, which is true in the environment itself. Like lionfish, for example, outcompete native species for fish and other prey.
Right.
Now, what we're going to do is we're going to have the non-native be the same, so double the amount to the native, but the native is going to be a few steps back and have to wait 5 seconds as a handicap to show that as the more non-native species are in the environment, the less competitive the native species get. So, ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh no. Let go of my food. Yeah.
All right.
Snuck that one away.
Let's see how many the native has.
I got 7.
I have 11. I have 15.
Wow. So the more non-native species are present in the environment, the less competitive the native gets, and thus it can become extinct as time progresses.
Alright, so throughout your guys' 3 stations, you guys saw pictures of invasive species, you learned about invasive species, you learned why they're bad, and now we're going to put your knowledge to the test to see if you remembered all the pictures, remember the organisms in this game. So at the headband craft station, you guys made headbands. One team was the wildlife protectors and one team was the internet invaders. So the wildlife protectors, the goal of this game for them is they're trying to control the populations of invasive species and get them out of Florida. And the internet invaders are the bad guys, and they want to invade Florida and get all the invasive species in. So in your basket, you guys are going to have plates with organisms on it, and if the organism on the plate is an invasive species, then you're going to frisbee it into the other team's basket. Now, the thing with finding invasive species on the internet is sometimes the picture doesn't match up with what the actual organism is. So if you see a plate and the picture, and this one for example is a lionfish, but the description is a zebrafish, then that's wrong. So you don't want to frisbee it into the other team's basket. And then at the end, whoever has the most invasive species in their basket, that team wins. Woo. Woo.
Go for a wildlife protector.
Ready, set, go.
Gross.
Oh no. What? Every time. This is